Have I been nice, though?
I think the television makes you look bigger.
Wait, I'm on television right now. That's terrible news.
He just got back a couple of days ago from the Florida Keys. The hurricane actually passed over him. Hurricane Irma did. He says they still need water. They still need food. A lot of people down there in Florida without power.
And right now, we're just kind of keeping an eye on really what's the first stage of a teardown of the building. In fact, I just spoke with the owner, and hopefully we're going to talk to him in a second. But you can see some of what they've already done. They have the equipment here. I'm told most of the major teardown efforts are going to start this afternoon, but right now just working on getting looks like an old pizza oven out of here. Was there much salvageable from the building? Nothing.
Now you may ask, what exactly makes this a Frank Lloyd Wright home? In large part, it's these geometric shapes. You have squares and rectangles. A lot of this woodwork kind of defines the look of the house. But another feature is the fact that these are functional. This is a radiator built into one of the columns. Now, I've been updating my progress, and one thing you can't see in these close-ups is how much this thing itches. So if you're feeling the effects of the extra fuzz on your follicles this fall, you might need to consult an expert. Now, some of the things they often have in this auction: sports memorabilia, baseball cards. I would have loved this as a kid, but if you happen to take your child there, prepare for a bidding war. Willie McCovey, Mickey Mantle, and yes, a signed Ryan Sandberg card the year before he won the MVP.
If you want to try to set your phone down, get a good picture, get a good video, maybe you're trying to time lapse. If you have a cell phone, a pair of Eclipse glasses should work just fine. And so here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kind of glance. The sun's up there. I don't want to stare too long. So I have the glasses. I'm actually just going to put it right over the lens. Now it's dark, and now we're going to go up for the sun. And there it is. That is the sun. Still following our breaking news here at 6:41 a.m. A fire at a bar in Iroquois County. The Watseka Fire Department says Shorty's Bar is currently on fire. Police actually got that call at about 3 a.m. No word on the cause of the fire just yet. U of I police need your help tracking down a campus assault suspect. They believe this person is the fourth to attack a student on Monday evening. A Decatur man is disfigured after somebody beat him with a bar stool. In California, a new business is booming. Recreational marijuana is now legal in the state. This store in West Hollywood opened on New Year's Day, and there's no shortage of customers, as you can see. This is the Olympic story you've been waiting for. For the first time, mixed doubles curling will be at the Winter Olympics. A pair from Wisconsin will be the first Americans to represent the nation in the category. Katie Crowther shows us what makes the brother-sister pair click.
So which car owners are the happiest?
Now, according to a study, luxury car owners are among the happiest.
Shocking.
Of course, Tesla, Porsche, and Genesis ranked the highest. Winner will be selected at 9 a.m. today by random and notified via Facebook. You might think it hurts to do all that work to be entered into the contest, but I would say it hurts so good.
Ooh, sounds
And
good.
that's cool. It's not just tickets to the concert. Matt's looking around like, huh?
That was my John Mellencamp reference.
Oh,
Gosh,
it went
people.
right over my head.
You know
Sorry
what?
About that. Good one, though. Good one.
Wow.
That did go
You guys
over
need to
mine
go back
too.
to your pink houses. Nuisance or necessity? Our cell phones tend to go wherever we go, and increasingly that includes the classroom too. But as school policies change, we looked at how that's affecting student achievement. There they are, teens, faces buried in their cell phones. At St. Teresa High School, this is called learning.
The y-axis is...
At least in Tracy Bridgman's science class.
It's definitely more freedom, like being able to just take my phone out and look things up.
The daily routine for the principal at Eisenhower High School, giving the universal symbol for remove your earbuds.
We do ask students to put it away in the hallway, basically for safety concerns.
St. Thomas More High School has a locker policy. Drop it, leave it, and pick it up at the end of the day.
I guess in a way we're hoping to build that character and virtue of patience.
And in Jacksonville, Route Catholic takes it a step further. Violate their cell phone ban, and they'll take it overnight.
They may pick it up the end of the next school day.
And that's just for the first offense.
It does keep some people from trying it. They don't want to lose their phone for a whole day.
4 schools, 4 different policies in the ever-changing relationship between education and technology.
We're finding that, learning is happening in different ways for different students.
40 area schools responded to a WAND survey about their cell phone policies. Of those, just 4 support a cell phone ban. 6 keep them out of class. 15 have a lunch-only policy, while a majority, 22, have no restrictions on cell phone use, beyond reasonable requests for courtesy in class.
We try to teach them social skills to use in real life. I mean, when they go to college or in their work, they're not going to have someone confiscating their cell phone at the door.
Now, obviously, cell phones can be distracting. I had a student looking down at theirs and almost run into my camera as I was doing this story.
Oops, sorry, I wasn't looking.
And administrators also notice what's keeping their eyes down is also bringing down things like reading comprehension and student attentive. Sorry, what was I saying?
They're finding that they have to kind of go back to some of those basics with grammar and spelling.
But that's why it's part of the curriculum in Mrs. Bridgman's class, practical use of a real-world device. Through an app, she doles out quizzes, assignments. She can track real-time progress, something she could never do before. And parents can even follow along.
They like it. They just want me to stay on task. If you're out of town and you don't have your Chromebook or you don't have Wi-Fi, you can use your phone.
And technology hasn't rendered pencil and paper obsolete just yet, even in the most tech-savvy classes.
There are still microscopes that we bring out and they use it, and they'll still do chemical reactions, and we still do all those hands-on lab. The difference is their lab report goes into their phone.
Even Route Catholic principal Nick Rossetti admits their ban is probably a little behind the times, and even they have laptops and special exceptions for personal devices. Like every school, just trying to evolve at a pace that works for them. And according to our survey, schools with bans or restrictions on cell phones tended to be smaller. Many larger schools we surveyed said that they changed their policies in recent years because it took too much time and effort to confiscate every phone when a student broke the rules.